The United States believes that regional prosperity is best achieved when governments and private sector work together to create an enabling environment for trade, investment, and innovation. Platforms like IBC Guyana 2025 provide an excellent opportunity that helps bring our shared vision for deeper U.S. Caribbean trade and investment ties to life, supporting the broader goals of the Caribbean Basin Initiative and the U.S. CARICOM Trade and Investment Framework Agreement, both designed to promote regional growth by expanding trade and reducing barriers. The U.S. Embassy is proud to support events like IBC because they are geared towards strengthening economic cooperation, encouraging responsible investment, and reinforcing our shared goals of inclusive and sustainable growth. Quite honestly, there are tremendous opportunities for U.S. companies to explore partnerships and investment opportunities in Guyana's rapidly expanding economy. Whether it's infrastructure, energy, ICT, education, agriculture, or health, there are opportunities for U.S. firms with proven track records to bring quality solutions, technology, and expertise to Guyana. U.S. companies are ideally positioned to help support and shape this incredible growth. IBC creates the space for our firms to connect directly with Guyanese stakeholders, to identify real business opportunities, and to demonstrate what American partnership looks like in action. I actually love this theme. I think it's so on point, especially at this point in Guyana's development. And I would say that the United States strongly supports regional economic collaboration, and we actively champion efforts that align with IBC's 2025 theme. We do this by facilitating two-way trade missions, bringing U.S. firms to the region, and taking Caribbean business leaders to top-tier U.S. trade shows. For example, we recently led a delegation to Atlanta's International Agriculture Expo. And then, of course, we sent a very large delegation from Guyana to the Offshore Technology Conference in Houston. On the other end, we bring U.S. companies to Guyana for the Energy Conference and Supply Chain Expo in February. And then, of course, we facilitate multiple business trade missions, which connect U.S. businesses not only just to Guyanese companies, but also the wider Caribbean. We also invest in capacity building partnerships. And this is something I'm super proud of. U.S. institutions and U.S. companies working with Caribbean counterparts to provide the capacity building that's needed in the region. From Coursera's skills training platform to the development of the Guyana Technical Training College, which is of course supported by ExxonMobil, to offshore maritime scholarships, which U.S. company Tidewater recently collaborated with the First Lady to provide scholarships to women who will be working within the maritime industry. And of course, other workforce initiatives that are led by exemplary and incredibly impressive U.S. firms. These programs are building real sustainable capacity with links across the region. And of course, we can't forget that in March of this year, we signed a landmark US $125 million memorandum of understanding between the government of Guyana, Hess Corporation, and Mount Sinai Health System out of New York. And what that agreement did was that it expanded the partnership that already exists between those three entities and it's aimed at transforming Guyana's public healthcare system even more than it already has. And there's some incredible innovations that Mount Sinai is bringing, and they're here constantly working with the Guyanese healthcare industry to upskill and to expand the capabilities. By strengthening both commercial and human capital connections, we're helping ensure regional prosperity isn't just a theme, but a shared outcome. That is a fantastic question, because obviously we all know that energy is currently the key driver of growth here in Guyana, but it's just the beginning. And sectors like infrastructure, agriculture and agribusiness, ICT, healthcare, education and skills training, climate resilience technologies, all of these things hold major potential for U.S. Caribbean collaboration. U.S. companies bring not just very high standards and state-of-the-art innovation, but also they bring transparency, accountability, and long-term quality and value. And we're particularly excited about sectors that align with the Government of Guyana's vision for inclusive, diversified development. In fact, we are seeing great interest from U.S. firms in aviation, logistics, manufacturing, mining, real uptick in interest in mining, and even franchising. So I think you're going to see more U.S. brand names, restaurants, and other U.S. companies here soon. And these collaborations reflect and support Guyana's efforts to strengthen multiple pillars of its economy, building long-term prosperity across a wide range of industries. My message is super simple. It's come ready to connect, to collaborate, and to seize the opportunity that the IBC Guyana 2025 presents. It's truly more than just a conference. It's a one-stop shop. It's a unique opportunity to forge partnerships that will help shape the future of regional trade and investment. For U.S. delegates, it's a chance to engage with one of the fastest growing markets in the hemisphere and to demonstrate the value that U.S. innovation, transparency, and partnership bring to the table. For regional delegates, it's an opportunity to forge strategic connections and partnerships to attract more investment and to showcase the Caribbean's role in driving sustainable growth. The U.S. Embassy is committed to supporting U.S. businesses that bring value, integrity, and long-term commitment to Guyana and the Caribbean. We're not just here for a quick visit and to make money. Absolutely not. We are committed to the sustainable growth and development of the Caribbean and, of course, Guyana. So I would encourage delegates to approach IBC with an open mind and a collaborative spirit. The relationships that you build here between governments, private sector, and community leaders can truly be game-changing. And as we like to say, when American businesses show up, we bring solutions. And when they partner with local counterparts, we all succeed.